Sure. And here we are in the lowest level of the observatory. We're actually about 30 feet beneath the front lawn. And this is probably my personal favorite area. We have our interactive model of the solar system here. All of the planets that you see are properly scaled to one another in size, not distance, of course. And you can actually step up and find out how much you weigh. If, let's say you were to visit Mars, for example, you find out how much you would weigh through a little scale in the floor. On this scale, it's also pretty neat to point out, this giant metal mesh building with the orange lights kind of shooting down from it, that represents the size of the sun on this scale. That's the theater I mentioned earlier when we were up by the moon. We also have, right behind us here, the largest astronomical picture in the world, which is one of the reasons why we call it what we do. We call it the big picture. Now, in this photograph, there are about 2 million different celestial objects, 2 million unique celestial objects. About half of them, about 1 million of them, are galaxies, like our own Milky Way, containing hundreds of billions of stars apiece. And yet, this section of the sky is so small that you could actually cover it with your finger if you held your finger about 1 foot away from your face. That's the amount of sky represented by this photograph. So it's a big picture, not only because it's an enormous picture of the sky, but also because it gives you a sense of the big picture, how big the universe is and how small a part of it, albeit an important part, that we are.